In the fall of 2023, a team of American spelunkers ventured into northern Norway to explore a little-known, highly dangerous cave called Mørkgrav, a place shrouded in myths and legends. Leading the expedition was James O'Connor, a seasoned cave explorer. Accompanying him were Mary Johnson, a geologist specializing in karst formations, Tom Hughes, a navigator with extensive experience in complex cave systems, and Jessica Brown, a photographer renowned for capturing the play of light and shadow in the darkest depths. Day 1. Into the darkness. The expedition began without incident. Mørkgrav greeted the explorers with majestic stalactites and stalagmites, evoking both awe and a sense of foreboding. The intricate tunnels winding deep into the mountain created a labyrinthine illusion that made their heads spin. James wrote in his journal, "Mørkgrav astounds with its silence and scale. This underground world feels alive, as if the walls themselves are watching our every move. We've set up camp in a spacious chamber. The air here is cold and damp, making sleep uneasy. The night was still, save for the constant dripping sound echoing from afar, and the faint whisper of a draught winding through the cave's hidden crevices." Day 2. A growing unease. On the second day, the group ventured deeper into Mørkgrav. The narrow passages and steep corridors forced them to proceed cautiously, and the tension began to build. Along the way, they noticed strange indentations on the walls, resembling giant claw marks. Mary noted in her journal, "These markings don't look natural." We all noticed them, but chose not to dwell on it. However, the sounds we heard at night have grown louder and more persistent. They reached their next campsite by evening, setting up in a massive chamber with walls covered in mossy growth. That night, they all heard the sound of rushing water, accompanied by faint, distant noises that resembled the rumbling of footsteps echoing through the tunnels. Day 3. The first loss. On the third day, the group delved into the most challenging part of the cave, hoping to find rare minerals and unique stalactites mentioned in old records. Jessica went ahead to capture a particularly rare formation and vanished. Hours of searching revealed only her flashlight and camera, but no trace of Jessica. James wrote in his journal, "We lost Jessica. She was only a few meters ahead, but then she vanished as if swallowed by the darkness. I can't explain it, but we all have the feeling that something is watching us." Their search continued late into the night, but the disorientation grew worse. The maps no longer matched reality, and pathways they had marked as safe suddenly disappeared or became impassable. Day 4. Panic sets in. The fourth day was the most terrifying for the team. In their attempt to find an exit, they stumbled into a massive hall filled with bizarre stalagmites that looked like stone figures. It seemed as if these figures were watching them with their empty eyes. Tom was the first to realize that the walls around them were shifting, as if someone was rearranging the very rock. At that moment, they heard a loud crash, and one of the passages they had used collapsed. The noises from the darkness grew louder and clearer, not just the sound of water, but heavy footsteps that couldn't belong to a human. James, in a panic, tried to calm the others, but felt his own fear tightening around him. Day 5. A sense of doom. On the fifth day, they tried to navigate back to the entrance, but every turn only led them deeper into confusion. They were trapped in an underground maze. Supplies were running low, and the freezing water made movement difficult. Their flashlights started to dim, and darkness swallowed each step. The last entry in James's journal read, "They are here. We feel their presence. These creatures that the locals spoke of, the tussers, I see their shadows behind the walls. We are no longer alone, and they don't want us to leave. I fear this is the end. The aftermath. A rescue operation was launched a few days after the group failed to make contact. Rescuers scoured many of Mørkgrav's tunnels and chambers, but no bodies or signs of a struggle were found. All that remained were James's journal, a working flashlight, and a shattered phone discovered in one of the cave's most remote chambers. The local inhabitants were now convinced that Mørkgrav was a place best left undisturbed. The cave was officially closed to further exploration, and the rumours that ancient subterranean trolls guarded its dark corridors grew more menacing. Mørkgrav, having swallowed the explorers, continues to keep its secrets hidden deep underground, luring those who still dare to uncover its dark mysteries. Please leave your comments, give this video a like, and of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I know a lot of you watch without subscribing, so please hit that subscribe button. It's easy for you, but it means a lot to me. You can also share this video with your friends. I'm sure they'll find it interesting too.